Hi, it's Stephanie. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching my channel. I want to tell the truth behind my channel. I don't mean that as clickbait, because I hate that when they say something super dramatic and it's not that. It's not dramatic at all. And I don't mean that what I have to say is dramatic or not dramatic. I just want to tell the truth. And the truth is, I love doing my YouTube channel, but it's also complicated. And so I'm here today to just kind of talk about my channel, how I got started, and to get some feedback from you on the direction I'm going to take going forward. Would that be okay? So, the truth. Let's just see how this clips in with the video I already made. Because I gotta say, I am redoing the beginning of this video because it was out of focus. Why did it do that? I don't know. So now I have to see if what I just said matches the video I already made. See, that's the truth behind this channel. I don't know what the heck I'm doing half the time. I'm super excited to talk to you today about behind the scenes of my channel and a little bit of the process that I go through and a little bit of the ideas that I have coming up, and to kind of get your feedback and input. I'm looking forward to that. Maybe I'm looking forward to that. Maybe I'm not. Yes, I am. I want to know what you think and what you want. So let me just start out by kind of just talking a little bit about how this even came to be. I loved watching a couple of people on YouTube, and I stumbled onto it because I needed to know something. You know, that's usually why you go to YouTube, because you want to know something. You want to find out how to do something, how to make something, how to fix something, and that's how I ended up on a couple of channels, and I thought, oh my gosh, that looks so fun. And I started to think, could I do that? Like, you know, I had done a few YouTube channels for silly things like my daughter's wedding, and we used to be in a band, and I used to post videos just for our followers, and nothing like a channel, like a real channel. But I just admired these people who were making these videos, and I just enjoyed kind of a peek into their life, and I kind of love reality TV, and YouTube's a lot like that. So I started a channel of my own, and I just talked about things that I was interested in, and fixing up my pop-up tent trailer. If you haven't seen that, I did a whole makeover on my pop-up tent trailer, and that was one of my earliest videos, and it's still my most viewed video. And I have since donated that to my daughter. She donated is not the word. Handed it down to my daughter, and now we have a hybrid, which is just like a pop-up, but it's always up. You don't have to pop it up, which is easier. And now I have remodeled that, and so that kind of was what my channel was about, but I don't want it just to be about camping. I'm not huge into camping. I'm like roughing it kind of camping. I like a little bit of luxury, like glamping, and that's why the camper is so key. It's just, it makes it so fun. And so we do like to take trips, but we're not gone all the time. I couldn't make a video every week. We're not full-time travelers. I know people do that, but we're not full-time travelers. Oh my gosh, we work and we live out our house, and we go camping when we can. And so it was about that, and then I discovered Stitch Fix, and I love doing those, and there's just a bunch of different things. And so it's kind of hard for me to say what my channel's about. And I want to say too that I'm a one-man show, one-woman, one-person show. I do the filming, I do the editing, I do the thinking up of ideas. So it's all me. It's just me. So when someone leaves a comment, they're just talking to me. And I don't think my skin is thick enough for YouTube, because I might get like a whole slew of glorious comments telling me that they love the channel and really nice things. And then one person says something not nice, and I just like can't stand it. No, can't stand it. So, you know, that's really hard. That's really hard, because they're not talking to some unknown person. They're only talking to me. And when I hear that, I'm like, oh man. And so most of my negative comments are about my how-to videos, because I'm an amateur. Like, if you come on YouTube and you want to know how to sew, there's so many experts who could tell you how to sew. I'm not one of them. I barely sew. Like, I sew once in a while, and I just sew to get stuff. I get sew to get what I want. And so I made a video about my cushions, and I thought I was being super cute and clever and making this music, and For some people, the music's messed up. Whenever I watch it on all my devices, it's not. So I get the most negative comments on that video, but I also get like the most positive comments on that video. And I used that video when I went to cover the new cushions on my new trailer. So I followed my own video. So I can't take that down. I really think that video has value. It had value for me. It has value for others. So I just have to suck it up when I get the negative comments about the music and maybe not knowing how to do it and all that stuff. And you know, there's another video I made of a dress form, and it's also one of my highest viewed videos, and I made a mistake, so I didn't do it perfect. I didn't know what I was doing, but it's been helpful to people. In fact, the people who make that dress form pattern have featured my video and thanked me for it. So, you know, I take the good with the bad. I actually don't get very many negative comments on that one, but people say I talk too much. Hey, I talk too much in real life, so here I am talking too much right now. But the truth is, you know, I just really enjoy this hobby. It's a hobby, and I really enjoy it. It's a labor of love, and thinking up topics is sometimes super challenging. So that is why I'm making this video. I would like to put out a survey and get some feedback on what you want to hear more of on my channel. What do you want to hear? What do you want to see? So let me just tell you some of my topics. I have them here on my trusty notes. I'll just tell you a little bit of the behind the scenes. So this right behind me is my basement. It's a basement room, and it's kind of a catch-all room. I've got a big closet. Over there is a little, a bigger closet that is actually my sewing room. I've got my teacup collection over here. It's just kind of a catch-all room. And so that's the YouTube studio. Fancy, right? I think the hardest videos for me to make are how-to videos because, like I said, I'm not an expert. And so I think, oh, I should show how to make this or how I did this. And then I'll film like with my phone or another camera, and, you know, I'm filming, talking, and then I make the thing, and I put it away, and it's done. And then I sit down with all these little splices. Like, it's like little notes. It's like little note papers and try to make sense of that. And then I put it all together and try to see if it makes sense. And sometimes it does, and sometimes it does not. Like, I left out a crucial part, or it just how I explained it was wrong. And, you know, so those are the hardest for me to make. And I really want to share. Sometimes I feel like I've figured out something that nobody's telling how to do. And I want to share that. So I have a bunch of these little spliced videos, these little notes, if you will, of putting the remodel of my hybrid camper, and I want to put these videos out, but I just have to sit down and try to make sense of what I have. Also, we've been busy. Like, we've taken the trailer on lots of trips, and we've just been super busy, and I haven't done like after pictures. So I have the before, I need to have the after. And my trailer's not here right now. It's being repaired. There's a video in that. Watch for it. But oh, I can't tell you. You just have to wait. So when I get it back, my first goal is to stage it. Like, you might stage a real estate and then get my after pictures, because once that's done, I could try to make sense of all these little notes. Anyways, okay, back to my notes. Travel videos are hard. Again, lots of little pieces of paper. I don't mean that literally. I mean little bits of film. And when we travel, it's not always the first thing on my mind to film. And sometimes I'm like, why didn't I film this? Or why didn't I film that? Because I'm busy having fun. So we like to make the travel videos. And so I'm going to try to get better at that. And hubby's going to help me. Lots of missed opportunities that I wish I would have shown. The easy videos to make are ones like this one, where I'm just talking to the camera, and I can just go up to my computer, load it, take out all the boo-boos, you know, which could end up being bloopers, and then I've got a video. It's easy, it's fast. They're the easiest ones to make. I also like the Stitch Fix videos are easy to make. And I don't do a lot of try-ons because I don't order a lot of other subscriptions. Well, none others really. But they're easy. It's easy to make because I kind of have my little formula down. And so there's that. So I like to get a Stitch Fix every month or two. And so they're not like all that often. I know there's channels that's all they do is open boxes. And I'm trying to figure out how that works. Like, I don't think I can afford it. So, anyways, if there's another unboxing that you would like to see, put that on the list. On my notes, I wrote like all this stuff to say about negative comments. Just let me say, I actually have to say I'm blessed. I don't get a lot of really mean comments, and so I really don't have a lot of room to complain, but you know, there's that thin skin again. I can't take negative. Just can't take it. Okay, maybe I'll cut that out. Okay, things that I want to make more videos on in 2020. 2020. Is that how we're doing it? 2020. I want to continue to talk about the trailer. I want to film the process of the remodel. We're coming into spring, and I think a lot of people are going to be getting new trailers or fixing up trailers, and so there's some really good information there. My favorite one that I think nobody's really addressed that I can find is the jackknife sofa, and I mean, I can show you what to do with that and make it look really good. So I definitely want to get some trailer videos out. I want to take some more trips, and I want to do some videos with that. I like to take day trips. We live in a beautiful area. We're up in the mountains, and we love to drive around. We're going up to the snow sometime soon. It's snowing in the mountains right now, and we've got a commercial project we're working on up at a particular resort, so we're going to be up there. So I like to do videos of that, but I often go to the same places over and over where I've already done a video. So, you know, do you really want to see that again? Stitch Fix I want to keep doing, and fashion. I love to talk about fashion, and it's kind of like, does someone who wants to come and see me talk about a camper want to hear about fashion? Are those two opposite? Because I feel like if you're glamping up a camper, maybe you're into fashion too. I don't know. Sewing projects. I'm so leery to show any more of my sewing projects because obviously I'm not an expert in sewing, but I have a couple of things that I've made that I think you might want to see, i.e. my favorite new pants, which are the most comfortable pants ever. I'm definitely, as I end this video, I'm going to go make a pair because I have it down now, and I'm going to film how I make them, and I'll show you how I came up with it because I made my own pattern, and I'm going to show you how I did it, and you know, it's not an expert thing, but that. And then random thoughts and vlogging. Those are things I have talked about and want to continue to talk about. Things I want to make more videos about is health and wellness. I'm really going to make this my healthiest, fittest, happiest year ever. So I'm really going to be looking at more health and wellness, aging youthfully. I really want to talk about some of the tricks that I've come up with. I'm in my 60s now, and it's all different. 50 seems young to me now. Because I didn't think it felt old, and it wasn't. This is much more challenging, and I want to share some of my ideas on that. Decor, I'm not really good at it, but I want to do over some of the things in my house, and I've got some projects. So do you want to see that? I don't know. I'm not really, I am so bad at decorating, but I like having things nice, and so I copy people, and maybe I can even get some feedback from you. I love hearing from you. All things beauty and fashion. I'd like to do more videos on that. Healthy eating goals. Definitely, I'm not a good cook. I'm not a lot of things. I gotta figure out what I am good at. It's like the basics, right? And right in there, I want to say, I want to let go this year and do, like, get rid of a bunch of stuff. Is that something you want to see? I know people do decluttering videos, but how? It's so embarrassing. How could I possibly show you all this crap I've got? And why? Why do I have it? Like, can I show you that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But is that something you'd want to see? I'm going to put it on the list. Healthy eating goals, I said that, and exercise goals. I find that as I'm getting older, I'm doing less and less movement, and I really need to find ways to add that back into my life because I don't want to let go and give up too soon, you know? As I go into 2020 with all of my new ideas, goals, and plans, I just want to say thank you. If you have watched any of my videos, I want to say thank you. And I'm going to work on more regularity, like getting things on more of a schedule so you can kind of count on when my videos will be coming out. And some of my topics, I want to kind of schedule them so that it's kind of going in a rotation so that you can kind of count on some of my favorite subjects coming back over and over. Your favorite subjects, if you tell me what they are. And so watch for that to be more regular. And I just want to say thank you. From the bottom of my heart to anybody who's watched any of my videos. I can't say how much I appreciate it. I feel like even though it's so you know, random, that someone might land on my channel or whatever reason they might end up here. I feel like some people come back over and over and leave comments. I feel like I've made friends, like real friends. Like I feel like I know you. So when you come and leave a comment, I feel like, oh, there she is. It's like a girlfriend saying, hey, I see you. And I see you. I really appreciate that. That is the thing that makes this all worth it, is that I'm not just talking to dead air. There's people and we're connecting, and thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell. There's a little bell. That's the notifier when I make a new video. And comment. I love comments. Oh, and thumbs up. Somebody talked about thumbs down, and I never look at those. Yes, I get them. But why? I would never give anybody a thumbs down. I would just not watch. Just don't watch. If you don't want to like it, don't like it. So that's kind of all I wanted to say. Is I really just wanted to say that I have a survey. Will you answer it? Will you take a look at it? And to kind of let you know what my plans are, and just to let you know some of the behind the scenes. And if you want to know more, please just ask me and I will tell you whatever you want to know. Well, almost. You know, there's a video I wanted to make. It says, am I fake? No, I'm not fake. This is the real me. Like, I'm not negative out in my life. Sure, I get sick. Sure, I'm mad. Sure, I actually have a really bad temper, you know, and I get upset about things, and, you know, all of that. But in my generation and the way I was raised, you just don't share that, you know, in public. And this is public. So the real me is always going to be as positive as possible. I don't go on Facebook and tell you negative stuff if I can help it. I just don't like that. It's not comfortable for me. And so I'd rather be happy. And I can't say that everything is always happy in my life. Of course it's not. That's ridiculous. But I'm not going to share it publicly. I'm just going to get through it and move on. And, you know, if it was something I thought anyone could benefit from hearing about, I would absolutely share it. Just to give you an example, my best, dearest friend sadly lost her husband of over 60 years in February last year. And it has been the hardest year of her entire life. And she's watched me take my YouTube journey. And I said, you know, it would be great if you would share some of this with other people, because there's people that are also going through loss and could benefit from some of the things you had to say. So she has started a channel, and I'll put a link to it. It's Connie Norleen, and oh my gosh, she's just so great. She's so great. And if you ever know anybody that's struggling in that arena, it's not her whole channel. She's also talks about other things, but it's there if you want to take a look. I'll put a link to it. So again, I just want to say thank you so much for following and watching my videos, and I would so love to hear from you. I am going to figure out, I haven't done it yet, so I'm doing a video first, but there's a survey that you can answer and tell me what you want to hear more of in 2020. And I'm just looking forward to doing that. I'm excited about where this is going to go this year. It's just going to be a great year. I'm really happy about that. I have enjoyed my channel up until now, and this year is going to be the best year ever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.